Yo, yo. We good? We good? Y'all hear me? Y'all good? My check, my check. All right, cool. Yo, thank y'all for clicking the video. Today we got Butterfly Effect, ADH2, official music video, y'all. And I don't know if y'all know anything about my man Joyner, but he's super consistent. His videos are fire, and for the most part, they do match with his lyrics and things. One of my favorite things about him. So we already reacted to the song, but he's putting out the videos day by day or something like that. I think he has them all done. He is putting it out day by day. He's not dropping them all out at once. And it's an intelligent thing that I've learned from artists is if you have an album, right, don't put out the full piece of body of work, right? Don't put out all 10 songs at once. Put out a song a day so that way you are able to gain the attention 100% from your listeners. Because if you go and you put out 10 songs, you're going to go through one and then two and then three. And then you're just going to like slow it down towards the end, you know? Now, if you put it out day one, cool, you have fresh ears the next day. Put out another one, cool, you got fresh ears the next day, so on and so forth. So this is something that he does, but the first person that I know has done this is Russ. So I want to say shout out to Russ for kind of introducing that method or that blueprint to everybody else. Because after you started doing it, then I started seeing everybody else do it. You know, they ain't going to say it, but shout out to Russ. Let's do this shit, y'all. Like, share, sub, do all those good things, and let's get it.
If I could travel back into time, I'd probably go sit in my spaceship. Colorful lights on the inside to brighten my frowning faces.
So they said if I could go back into time, I'd probably sit in my spaceship. We've heard this before. Like I said, you guys, once we do the reaction to the audio, I don't pay attention too much more to the lyrics because we already broke that down. Now this is going to be more about the visuals and things, right? So he's in the backyard performing in the car. He got the guitarist in the back seat. And this Rolls Royce is actually, I think this is a Rolls Royce because I see a double R. It's actually kind of heat. It's like a pickup truck kind of sedan kind of thing. I'm not too sure, but it looks very very sporty. I like the railing. I like the lights and shit like that in the back. So, and he's in the backyard with a bunch of people. It's almost like a pool party or something like that.
Radio loud when it's sitting dry. Cause I ain't trying to hear frustrations. I'm floating on clouds in the sky. What an imagination.
And he said the radio loud because I ain't trying to hear your frustration, right? So while he's driving, you know, we do the therapy thing, right? We get in the car, we want to go for, oh, I like the vibe of this song. No, this song's fire. Honestly, his whole album is really heat, but this song is fire. The thing is, when he said the thing with the spaceship, I don't necessarily look right here. He says
into time, probably go sit in my spaceship.
So if I could go back into time, I'd probably go sit in my spaceship. Bars like that I don't necessarily understand because a lot of people say, oh, I'm out of this world or I'm astronomical, I'm this and that. But it's like, I don't necessarily, what kind of spaceship, bro? Like, you really got a spaceship? Let me know, bro. I want to pull up. I want to take travels around, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go. Show me that shit. Show me that shit.
Colorful lights on the inside to brighten my frowning faces.
And then he said, colorful lights on the inside to brighten my frowning faces. But that fucking jewelry don't do it for you, my boy. That thing bright as shit. That thing blinging.
Got the radio loud when it's sitting dry. Cause I ain't trying to hear frustrations.
And then that right there, you know, we take those drives to get our mind clear. You know, I've been on my little L rides. I go on my little trips. And when I'm driving, it's almost, you know, therapeutic. So, yeah, I definitely understand that one.
I'm floating on clouds in the sky. What an imagination. I crank the engine up and take a trip to see stars. Sit on top of the moon, build a mansion on Mars.
Yeah.
Take me back to when I had no bandage and no scars. Remember when I was a young and wasn't stressing at all.
Yeah.
Someone there to catch me every time that I fall. Someone there with me in my every beck and call. Way before you met me with no problems I could solve. Swear that I would trade it all. I go back in time, in time. I'll fly to another dimension to make this right, this right. Kill all this mental tension that makes me fight, It's the only way I know I'ma be alright tonight, tonight. If the butterfly effect only made this right. Bro,
Yo, listen, I love it, bro. I love his rock. I'm telling you, this album, he did something a little bit different. He rapping still, but he mixed it with like rock. You know, it's a good way to switch it up because his style isn't normally this. His style is normally rapping And I don't know, bro. He gave me like a rock star kind of vibe this time. He got a whole band. He got an electric guitar. He got an acoustic guitar. You know, he is the singer, the lead singer here. You know, I just think it's kind of cool, man. I think it's kind of cool. I'm not sure if that's green screen back there, but it takes a lot of discipline to be in the background and not look at him, you know, because it's kind of like a concert, right? Imagine your favorite artist or you really fuck with Joyner, and then all of a sudden he's like, yo, can I pull up to your crib, you know, but like I need y'all to just be there but not look at me, pretend that I'm not there. It's like, I'm going to be like these, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me take a quick peek, you know, like, it's almost like a concert at your house, you know, it's kind of fire. Oh, we gonna put this back though. Hold on, I like that beat.
The only way I know I'ma be alright tonight. If the butterfly effect only made this right. Roll the window down when I'm up high. Get the fresh air when I'm flying. Drive me crazy sometimes. I'd rather sit alone in the silence.
He said, roll the window down when I'm up high. Trying to get fresh air while I'm flying. If it's in a plane, that plane ain't gonna be able to do that. If it's your spaceship, I wanna know what world you live in that you're able to fly and have the window down while you're flying. That's heat, y'all. Maybe in the future on some, what's the name of that show with the futuristic shit? The Jetsons, I think it is, right? The Jetsons? On some Jetsons type of thing.
Down in my seat when I get tired. Light something up when I'm vibing. Floating on clouds in the sky. Fall asleep under the horizon. I crank the engine up and take a trip to see stars. Sit on top of the moon, build a mansion on Mars. Take me back to when I had no pain and gentle scars. Remember when I was a young and wasn't stressing at all.
So, okay, he said, remember when I was a youngin' that wasn't stressing at all. So then he references the kids, I guess, as him being a youngin', you know, just living life, parties and this and that. So I think that's the comparison there. But he normally does a great job at matching the video because he does good with green screens and things. He always does really good at matching the video with his words. This one is not necessarily matching because literally the entire song was about spaceship, Mars, outside, flying, mansion on Mars, on a different planet, out of this world, astronaut, like all of those things. And I haven't necessarily seen that yet. You know, I wish that he would have just done that a little different. But I will say the video is still fire. You know, it doesn't always have to match with the words. It's just a preference that I have when I'm, you know, watching it.
I would change the pieces to the puzzle with your heart. If I could do it over, take it back to what it was. Back before we ever made mistakes from a start. If I could only trade it all, I'll go back in time. I'll fly to another dimension to make this right. Kill all this mental tension that makes me fight. It's the only way I know I'ma be alright tonight. If the butterfly effect only made this right. I used to sit inside my room on the floor, trying to build a fort and use a blanket as a door. Cardboard boxes, drawing pictures on the board. At them times I felt rich, even though we was really poor. Imaginary friends, niggas thought that I was nuts, but I was only 10 and everyone was out of touch. Dream about the Benz every time I caught the bus. I used to watch the other kids and now them kids are watching us. But sometimes I feel like a butterfly with broken wings, 'cause even if it's still flying, they don't float the same.
Sometimes I feel like a butterfly with broken wings. Even though they still flying, they don't feel the same. Damn. Bro.
Tonight, if the butterfly effect only made this right. I used to sit inside my room on the floor,
I used to sit inside
trying to build a fort and use a blanket as a door. Cardboard boxes, drawing pictures on the board. At them times I felt rich, even though we was really poor.
At the times I felt rich, even though we was really poor, right? So that comes down to a perspective, being grateful for what you got. And in life, I've never said I'm poor. I've always felt good. I've never felt rich. I've always just felt good. I felt like I'm living, you know? And if anything, I'm rich on life, right? I'm rich on smiles. I'm rich on positivity. I'm rich on those things. But I've never felt neither poor, neither like nor rich. Like I felt like I'm living, you know? Like, what the fuck? Like, money has never been a thing that has ever necessarily affected anything except for paying a bill, maybe. But it's because we got to pay bills. But other than that, I ain't never really trip on that part. You know, you gotta make the best out of the little that we have. Even if you have a lot of money, you still got a little, bro. It's just paper. You rip that paper, it ain't worth nothing no more, right? Give me $2,000 that you got. If I rip it, you no longer got $2,000, which is crazy, you know. So it's crazy.
Imaginary friends, niggas thought that I was nuts, but I was only 10 and everyone was out of touch. Dream about the Benz every time I caught the bus. I used to watch the other kids, and now them kids are watching us. But sometimes I feel like a butterfly with broken wings. 'Cause even if it's still flying, they don't float the same. I often think about the past way before the fame, and how I used to cope with pain and why a nigga overcame.
I used to think about the path before the fame and how I cope with the pain. It's different, huh? Right? The way that we deal with the shits back then versus now. The other day I said some shit that made me feel old. It was like, oh, if I knew then what I know now. I was like, damn, I'm getting old. Yeah, my back started hurting after I said that. My back started hurting after I said that, y'all.
Weighing heavy on my skull. I wish I knew the pressure was so heavy for my soul. If I could do it over, I'd trade everything I own. Take back everything I know. If I could only trade it all, I'll go back in time, in time. I'll fly to another dimension to make this right, this right. I kill all this mental tension. It makes me fight, fight. It's the only way I know I'ma be alright tonight, tonight. The butterfly effect only made this right.
I like it. I do like the video. I'm not gonna say I don't like the video. I do like the video. It's just not what I would have preferred. But it's not my song and it's not my videos, none of those things, you know? But it's still a beautiful video. Like I said, it took a lot of discipline for them to like not pull up on them and like, yeah. Well, let me turn up this light a little bit. There we go. Yeah. To say like, yeah, or like look at his direction. Like, I don't think anybody pulled up to him. And if it was me, bro, I would have been sitting right next to him like this. You're like, yo, could I hit the drums? Could I hit the guitar? Something, you know, because that's a beautiful thing, bro. It's a beautiful thing to have somebody pull up on you like that of such status, and you're able to, you know, be around them, even for a minute or two. You know, you don't get that often. You don't. I appreciate y'all. Lend a helping hand, like, share, sub, do all those good things. And I'm sure I'll see you guys again tomorrow or the day after when he puts out his next video. He's been working hard on his videos, so I know he's gonna put them out. I know he's gonna put them out all little by little, and he's not gonna miss one. I think Joyner has in his mind is all the songs get a video. It's not necessarily like, oh, the ones that do good, I'm doing the video too. Like, I think all his songs get a video. And that should be the mindset, because a song always a video is always something great to complement any song, no matter what it is. So I think that you should do a video to any song that you have. And yeah. Yeah. The only thing I don't know is if it's too late. Like, if you put out a song 3 years ago, like, is it too late to make a video now? I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. As always, out. Let me help your hand. 2 hands are better than 1, but 3 is always going to be better than none. Stay safe out there. God bless you. I'm out of here. We got Dax right after this. If y'all want to go ahead and check that out, go, you know what I'm saying? Go, you know what I'm saying? Wait, is it right here? Did I put it right there? I think I did. Go ahead and click that. I'm out of here, my boys. Peace out, y'all.